Well, guys, what can I say? I had to do it. I had to make the trade. Jose Reyes, I couldn't take it anymore. Too many fuck ups in key situations, too many double plays. Just wasn't doing it for me anymore. But I think I got a pretty good deal, as you saw on that trade screen there. I got pieces that I like, and I'm happy with the trade. Let me know what you guys think about that trade that I pulled off there. Um, but we're starting this game off with a Mike Stanton home run, as you see there, to take a 1-0 lead against division opponents, the Washington Nationals. And this is episode 3 of my franchise with the Marlins, and this is game number 16 of the season. Coming into this game with a 7-8 record, and before we get into the gameplay, which actually we're gonna catch up on what's going on in the season. I didn't do my intro, so what's up, guys? This is Popular Stranger, and that is Josh Johnson beasting. You'll see the total strikeouts at the end of the game, but he was an animal, and I think I got every single strikeout from this game recorded and on this video. But so since we left you guys off on episode 2, it was a pretty ugly stretch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. The last 6 games before this one, I went 2-4. First one was since the last video, it was the last game of a 3-game series against the Astros. A 8-6 loss. It was a really good game. I was down 6-1 in the 4th inning. Scored 3 runs in the 5th, 2 runs in the 6th to tie it up, and then in the very next inning, I gave up 2 runs in the 7th to put the score to 8-6. Actually had a bases loaded situation in the 8th with 2 outs, and John Buck failed me out. So that stunk or whatever. But Beneficio, however I say his name, he went 4 for 5. He was a triple away from the cycle. That was a pretty cool game for him. Then I had a 3-game series with the Cubs. I actually played well against them. Went 2-1 in that series. The first game was a 3-0 win. Josh Johnson, 9 strikeouts, obviously a shutout. Stanton and John Buck hit back-to-back home runs in the 5th. The next game against the Cubs was a 7-4 win, and once again, John Buck and Mike Stanton hit back-to-back home runs in the 6th inning this time. Mayberry had a huge hit in the 9th inning to I believe, tie the game up. Or no, actually to get on base, and then Reyes almost hit into a double play. Luckily, he made it on base, and with 2 outs in the 9th inning, and I believe it was, yes, a tie game at 4 apiece, Vladimir Guerrero pinch hit 3-run home run to basically win the game. That was an awesome game. I wish I had it recorded for you guys. And then the next game, we lost 3-1 to the Cubs. Sanchez pitched great. 9 strikeouts, but he gave up the 3 runs in the 6th inning, and I was 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position, so definitely could have won that game, but unfortunately I didn't. So then I had the series with the Nationals, which you're seeing now. This is the 3rd game of that series, and we dropped the first 2. The first game was a 4-3 loss. Reyes hit into a key double play in the late inning stretch, and then and that was at the point where it was a 3-3 game. And then the next inning, I believe it was the 8th inning, he had a chance to get an easy out with 2 outs and move on to the 9th, and he threw the ball into the dugout, and they got a ground rule double, which brought one of their runners home, which basically led to that 4-3 victory by the Nationals. And then the game after that was an 8-5 loss. Enough offense for me, just not enough defense on the other end. I believe, gosh, I can't even think of his name right now. The pitcher that I picked up off the free agents list. I'm not even going to try to think about his name right now, but he pitched awful. It was an 8-5 loss, like I said. Mayberry hit a home run, and Fonte hit a home run, and Brett Hayes hit a home run, who's also, as I mentioned before, been a very good surprise for me off of the bench. So I feel like with this trade where I got Adrian Gonzalez, I got Nick Punto at shortstop, and not looking too far ahead into the next episode, he's actually been hitting solid for me. After that trade, his average was below 100. Since I've gotten him on my team, it's been good. I'm almost hitting around 200 with him, which is basically better than what Reyes was doing. As you see, I fell right there trying to make it home. I should have stopped at third. So he's been good. Adrian Gonzalez, haven't he's hitting about 1 for 3, 1 for 4 since the trade. But I'm not gonna try to I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But all I can say is that I'm happy with the trade and the way things look. So just looking ahead here, we have series coming up with the Mets, the D-backs, the Giants, and the Pads or the Padres. Those are the next 4 series. So the one with the Mets will be crucial because again it's a divisional team. I feel like I'm a little worried about how the season's going already. Being that I'm 7-8 coming into this game. I know there's like a million games left in the season, but I'm just naturally panicking and worried about not making the playoffs because I really want to. If I don't win the World Series, I won't be upset, but I really do need to get in the playoffs at least to feel like the season was successful. So those are the 4 teams coming up. I'm thinking about doing the next video in either the Giants or the Padres series. Interleague play is also coming up. I know I have, it looks like I got some series coming up with the Blue Jays, the Red Sox, and I haven't looked at all of them. I think the Tigers, some tough games in interleague play for me. I'll be honest about that. So hopefully those don't kill me. But that's next month. We're still in the first month of the season. Josh Johnson still pitching like a beast. I don't know what strikeout number we're at now, but there's another one. Actually, that's the last one of the game. So around the league, Rangers 10-4, Astros 11-6, Giants 11-5, D-backs 11-6, Yankees 13-4, Indians 10-6, Angels 10-6. So 14 strikeouts for Josh Johnson in this game. You'll see the stats coming up. Best pitching game I've had since I bought in this. I purchased this game. It's the best game I've pitched. You'll see the stats for the game coming up here, and league leaders and standings coming up as well for the league leaders. My big 3, John Buck, John Mayberry, and Mike Stanton, all have 7 home runs now, I believe. One of them might have 6. I can't remember. Sorry. But they're all up there in the leaders of home runs. And now I have a big 4 with Adrian Gonzalez on my team. Steals, Bonifacio, Tomato. He's up there. Once again, very proud of those steal numbers. Because I wasn't really a big steal person in my last franchise, I'm pleased with how I'm performing as far as steals. And then ERA, Josh Johnson, I believe it's a little under a 1 right now, so I'm definitely going to go for the Cy Young Award with him. And as far as strikeouts, he's up there in the league leaders of strikeouts, and you'll see that stat. But episode 4 coming sooner than you think, guys. It has been Popular Stranger. Please leave this video a rating, and as always, you guys be good. Peace.